Have you ever noticed your pulse quicken ahead of an important presentation, or spent restless nights replaying the day's troubles in your mind? Most people go through phases when anxiety and tension intensify into something overpowering. Maybe you face a tight deadline at your job, an unforeseen financial burden, or a strained relationship that makes you unsettled. During these periods, it's tempting to believe we're slaves to external factors, but there is a potent ability that enables us to endure and recover. Emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to adjust when facing challenges, transformations, and strains, whether they come from within or outside. It isn't about never experiencing worry or frustration. Rather, it involves mastering methods to address stress and nervousness in a balanced, productive manner. As time goes on, you can nurture a resilience that not only supports you during difficult circumstances, but also cultivates personal growth and deeper self-knowledge. Below, you will discover explanations of stress and anxiety, the significance of emotional resilience, and tangible ways you can navigate life's swings more successfully. 1. Understanding stress and anxiety. The nature of stress. Stress is your body's inherent mechanism triggered by any perceived obstacle or danger. In brief instances, such as needing an adrenaline boost to complete a task on time, stress can be advantageous. However, ongoing stress, characterized by an unrelenting sense of overload, can negatively affect your psychological and physical health. Frequent signs include tension headaches, irritability, insomnia, and a persistent sensation of unease. The roots of anxiety. Anxiety frequently arises from ongoing concerns about what lies ahead or the unknown. It can appear in the form of edginess, spiraling thoughts, a rapid heartbeat, or bodily tightness. Although sporadic nervousness, such as pre-test jitters, is normal, enduring anxiety that disrupts everyday activities may suggest a more serious condition. Becoming aware of these tendencies is the initial move toward effective management. The impact on daily life. If left unaddressed, stress and anxiety can contribute to exhaustion, a lack of concentration, and tense personal connections. Emotional resilience does not remove these emotions entirely, yet it equips you with strategies for addressing them head-on. Through resilience, you can maintain composure in intense situations, bounce back more quickly from obstacles, and face challenges directly instead of dodging them. 2. What is emotional resilience? Emotional resilience does not imply constant cheerfulness or indifference to hardship. Rather, it demonstrates how adaptable and inventive you can be when confronted with stressors. Individuals who exhibit resilience face the same hurdles as others, but interpret them through a perspective of potential, flexibility, and empathy for themselves. With time, they might come to see obstacles as springboards for personal advancement. Key traits of resilient individuals. Adaptability. They modify their plans in response to challenges instead of quitting or stubbornly adhering to a single method. Realistic optimism. They hold on to faith in the future while remaining attentive to the realities of the present. Self-awareness. They identify what sets off their emotions and deliberately develop constructive coping skills. Support networks. They understand when to reach out for assistance or share their troubles, rather than bearing everything on their own. Why it matters. Between balancing professional and familial obligations and handling social expectations alongside personal goals, life can be quite taxing. Emotional resilience aids you in maintaining equilibrium amidst these demands. It lessens the possibility of persistent stress or worry dominating your life and enables you to recover more swiftly whenever challenges surface. Simply put, resilience functions like a protective emotional cushion, a shield between outside strains and your inner welfare. 3. Techniques for cultivating resilience and handling anxiety. Adjusting your mindset reframe. Negative thoughts. If you notice yourself spiraling into extreme worries, "I'll never resolve this issue." Take a break and consider, is there a more balanced perspective? Or, what could I do at this moment to improve things? Shifting how you view the problem can diffuse the emotional strain of tense situations. Practice self-compassion. Rather than scolding yourself for feeling anxious, respond with empathy and kindness. Visualize the supportive words you would offer a friend, then extend that same encouragement to your own internal dialogue. 2. Breathing exercises box. Breathing. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Release through your mouth for 4 counts, and then pause for 4 counts before inhaling again. This measured cycle soothes the nervous system. 4-7-8 technique. Inhale on a 4 count, hold for 7, and release for 8. Prolonged exhalations indicate to your body that it can relax, reducing both stress and heart rate. 3. Physical outlets consistent activity. Exercise triggers the release of endorphins, commonly called feel-good hormones. Whether you choose a quick walk, a yoga routine, or a dance lesson, physical activity can decrease stress-related hormones like cortisol and elevate your mood. Progressive muscle relaxation. Methodically tighten and then loosen various muscle groups, beginning at your feet and moving upward. This approach not only reduces bodily stress, but also reinforces the link between mind and body. 4. Mindfulness and meditation. Staying in the moment. Directing attention to your current experience, such as your breathing, the space around you, or bodily sensations, temporarily frees you from ruminations about prior mistakes or upcoming uncertainties. Even dedicating 5 minutes each day to mindfulness can help rewire your mind to respond to stressors in a calmer way. Guided sessions. Audio programs or apps can guide you through visualization or soothing stories. These tools can be particularly helpful for beginners who appreciate a framework. 5. Establishing boundaries. Pinpoint stressors. Observe recurring themes. Whether it's specific duties, individuals, or settings that regularly heighten your anxiety. Determine your personal capacity and define boundaries as needed, e.g., limiting time, cutting back on social media, or assigning tasks to others. Practice saying no. It's common to accept too many obligations due to a wish to satisfy others, but accumulating commitments can overwhelm your mental bandwidth. Courteously refusing additional roles or invitations when you're already at capacity is an act of self-preservation and a key element of resilience. 6. Social bonds and assistance. Speak up. Share your concerns with a confidant. Simply expressing your feelings can reduce their emotional heaviness. Group involvement. Participating in clubs, support circles, or volunteer work fosters a sense of community. A solid network of friends and acquaintances can serve as a shield against stress and worry, providing both perspective and tangible aid. 7. Expert support. If you find stress or anxiety unbearable, it may be worthwhile to see a therapist, counselor, or mental health expert. These professionals can supply individualized techniques, cognitive behavioral approaches, and a secure environment for addressing more profound emotional concerns. 4th, lifestyle adjustments to enhance resilience. Sufficient rest. Ongoing lack of sleep intensifies stress hormones and reduces your capacity to manage difficulties. Strive for 7 to 9 hours of restorative sleep. A regular evening regimen, perhaps reading, gentle stretching, or relaxing music, can condition your body to settle more effortlessly. Balanced nutrition. Your dietary choices affect both your physical state and emotional health. Fluctuations in blood sugar can heighten anxiety and alter mood. Emphasize well-rounded meals including protein, complex carbohydrates, and beneficial fats to keep your energy levels stable. Time management, chaotic routines can fuel stress. Employ a planner or online calendar to monitor responsibilities, timelines, and breaks, optimizing how you use your time. This organization helps avert frantic, last-minute rushes. Taking a break from devices. While technology is ever present today, non-stop alerts and social media streams can intensify anxiety. Designate fixed intervals to read messages or browse online, giving yourself set periods to disconnect. Doing so can recalibrate your mindset and alleviate the pressure of excessive information. 5. Conquering frequent obstacles. Wanting immediate outcomes. Developing emotional resilience is akin to running a marathon, not a short race. You may not see prompt shifts in your response to worry or tension. As the weeks pass, subtle gains, like improved rest, greater self-insight, or quicker rebound from difficulties, will be more apparent. Negative self-talk. It's common to slip into a cycle of self-blame when stress levels climb. Notice these instances and intentionally redirect your inner voice towards something more uplifting. If you think, "I must be fragile for being this anxious," replace it with, "I'm facing a challenge, and I'm discovering how to manage it step by step." Isolation, severe anxiety, or unrelenting stress may prompt individuals to retreat from others, worried about being judged or imposing on them. However, pulling away can intensify hopelessness. Making a point to maintain connections or explore new social options, online communities, neighborhood gatherings, support organizations, can greatly protect against emotional strain. 6. Embracing growth and kindness toward yourself. By interpreting stress and worry as indicators that certain areas of your life require focus, rather than as evidence of personal shortcomings, you build a foundation for more adaptive responses. Emotional resilience thrives in situations where errors and challenging emotions are accepted as an inherent aspect of humanity, not as causes for disgrace. Practicing self-compassion means giving yourself latitude in difficult periods. You realize that you are making your best effort with the tools currently available. This gentle, forgiving outlook encourages introspection and progress, rather than a downward cycle of self-criticism. 7. Continuing the journey. Developing emotional resilience is an ongoing effort. You will encounter positive days when all goes smoothly, as well as challenging days when tension surges or anxieties emerge without warning. Over time, however, resilient practices diminish both the severity and length of these rough patches. Small habits, big difference. Simple actions, like taking brief, mindful breaths at dawn, planning quick pauses to stretch or stroll, or concluding your evening with a gratitude note, accumulate. As you continue these behaviors, they evolve into ingrained routines that steadily boost your stress management abilities. Appreciate minor victories. You might have sidestepped a quarrel by pausing for a calming breath and adjusting your language. Or perhaps you recognized you were on edge and chose to discuss it with someone instead of bottling it up. Take note of these modest strides. Acknowledging growth and positive self-care bolsters your drive to continue refining resilience techniques. Conclusion. Addressing stress and anxiety does not revolve around removing all of life's hurdles or chasing a never-ending sense of tranquility. Rather, it entails building emotional resilience, the skill to recognize hardships, adjust accordingly, and come out more robust. By embracing new ways of thinking, purposeful activities, daily habit modifications, and the support of others, you can prepare yourself to confront challenges with heightened bravery and insight. Keep in mind that your path toward resilience is unique and constantly developing. It is steered by introspection, kindness toward yourself, and steadfast practice. Each day presents another opportunity to refine your coping mechanisms and strengthen nourishing behaviors. Gradually, these incremental shifts can enable you to navigate turbulent periods with greater ease and find instances of tranquility and self-assuredness, even in the midst of a busy modern world. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.